Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be reviewing the Roccat Kone Pure Ultra. This is a very confusing mouse in the sense that it is very expensive in terms of mice today. Well, it's average for a brand new mouse, but this mouse has been out for a while. Not to mention, it's very beloved despite having some blaring flaws. Let's get into it. So first off, let's start with the shape. The thumb curve on the left-hand side where your thumb goes is, I love it. I like this super ergoness of this in the MX518. Using this mouse, that thumb curve has made tracking very pleasant, as well as flicking and just general use, like just when you're not gaming. It's made it a lot more pleasant since your thumb isn't necessarily like rubbing against the mouse pad. It makes picking up the mouse a lot easier as well when you need to swipe long distances on low sense. It's got a relatively flat right side. It's got a little bit of a curve, but where I grip the mouse, it doesn't really affect me that much. It doesn't give me that much benefit, but it's not that big of an issue. It's got a very mid hump right in the middle, right where the side buttons are, and the clicks are pretty high up, which doesn't bother me that much, but I understand how some people like low mouse buttons like Roccat Jump Ninja. The hump actually makes you like beg to claw it. Like I tried fingertipping every once in a while. I would fingertip a little bit, but in general, clawing it was just so comfortable, and I actually enjoyed doing it. Unlike with the NP01, where I kind of had to force myself to claw. With this mouse, it comes naturally almost. There's no comfort grooves on the clicks, but I don't actually mind because they're really flat, so it's not that big of an issue for me at least. So for the coating, I like to call this the GOAT coat because this is the best coating I have ever used on a mouse. It's smooth as butter, but it grips. It grips your fingers really well when you need it to. It attracts grease, but just wash your hands. Like some people would say that, oh, the fingerprints, dude, just wash your hands. Like, Jesus, just stop eating fries at your desk. It doesn't wear down, it doesn't attract sweat, and I don't know why Roccat basically left this when coming to the I don't fucking know, their new mouse. This is the best coating I've ever used. It's so nice, it's so smooth, it's just beautiful. Like that's how I have to describe it. So for the clicks, Mouse 1 and Mouse 2 are tactile and soft. I don't know, I think these are like Roccat brand clicks. I might be wrong, but I don't know. Listen. Those are the clicks, and there's also 2 DPI buttons. I don't know why we need 2. There's only like 4 settings you can have at most. But as for the clicks, there's barely any pre-travel. There's no pre-travel, and there's virtually no post-travel. I love that. It makes the mouse feel a lot more worth the price. The scroll, I think, generally in the mouse community, it's agreed upon that the scroll on this mouse is the best scroll wheel on like any mouse. It's like a Zowie mouse with the tactility, but it's not overboard. It's usable. It's not obnoxious. Oh, I wish this was the standard. It's harder to actuate than something like the Viper Mini, but at the same time, it's still smooth. Scroll click is pleasant and just kind of standard. It's like in the middle of everything. Side buttons are really out of the way. Like it's to the point where it's almost awkward to use them, but I like it because it keeps it out of the way. You don't accidentally click them, and then it's still relatively easy to click them when you need to. All right, for the build, finally got my scale out for you guys. Let me do that. Oh, let me turn it on. Well, scale reads 67.4 grams with some cable, which isn't super light level, but it's, for this size, for a medium-sized mouse that's made for claw grip, I would say that's a good weight. It feels good. The build is incredible. Like, no creak. You can't actuate the buttons accidentally because of the way it's designed, and like there's like I can't make it click accidentally. There's no flex, no creak, no nothing. It's built better than the NP01. Like, that's insane. This mouse would be a great lightweight alternative to the MX518 if you want a modern version of that. If you want like a lightweight version with modern features, superior clicks, better side buttons, all that jazz. But here comes the awkward stuff. So the cable is a shitty rubber cable, okay? But it's not the worst because it's kind of glossy, so it doesn't rub against your mouse pad and cause like abrasion and stuff. But you're paying $60, upwards of $60 most of the time for this mouse, and like they don't even try for paracord. I understand this is an older mouse, but still, like, an update would have been nice. And the feet are black Teflon feet. Like, come on, that's it. Like, PTFE has not been a new thing. It's been out for a while now. They're rounded, which is nice, but still, you still feel a little bit of scratchiness when swiping it around. Like, you kind of feel it. It's like micro vibrations. I don't fucking know. It's really disappointing to see that I buy this mouse, everything is good about it except for the cable and feet, which is also a positive because now I only have, like, I can actually upgrade that. Like, it's a lot harder to upgrade my clicks or the build of the mouse. But when you're paying $65-ish for a mouse, I mean, like, you'd expect at least a braided cable, some nice feet, at least try to make them PTFE. It's disappointing. I wish they would have put more effort into that and not make me spend upwards of $100 just to upgrade this mouse to be, you know, worth, you know, like, not worth it, but, you know, to make it, I guess, what it should be. But thank you for watching. I give this mouse an 8 out of 10. I wish they would have put more effort into the cable and the feet. But other than that, this is an amazing mouse. It's a very weird shape. I understand a lot of people might not like this, but at the same time, I think it's a mouse that everybody should try, especially because of that goat coat. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, support me on Twitter, support me on YouTube. I love you guys.